Welcome to the English audio thriller podcast, The Murder Matrix. Chapter 7, The Encounter. In the final chapter of the series, Aisha is very close to her end, while the killer is going to win the game. Can anybody stop him? Or the unstoppable mystery man shall bring the end of the world? Three years ago.
Fear, anger, disgust, surprise. They are the inevitable course of the humans inhabiting this planet. Emotions make us human. In fact, emotions make up the entire humanity. Good or bad, it is always there. But emotions, are they responsible for the supremacy or the weakness showcased by our kind? The preachings of the saints and sages, the development of Stoicism in the modern world talks about control, talks about authority over the erratic emotions. At the same time, some argue that deeper relations, empathy, and compassion go in favor of the very basic human emotions. What do you believe in? What do I believe them to be? A weakness, a curse for humanity. I believe it's high time humans realize what dreadful consequences their mind can lead to. If they can't control it now, it will wreak havoc in this world. But I'm well aware we can't. We cannot knock off this weakness so easily. So we need control. This is what my upcoming project Avan is all about. A highly advanced artificial intelligence. As an emotionless humanoid robot, it is bound to run the world in a better way.
Mr. Saxena, this sounds good and powerful, but robots are only good as long as they assist humans, not overtake them. Robots ruling the world, that can be very problematic. I mean, it's actually like we are going against humanity, sir.
Yeah, but I consider this to be a breakthrough invention, Vicky. And who is talking about ruling? It'll just exercise a little bit more control over our erratic brains. Something that's gonna change the world forever. And I welcome you to be a part of this, Wiki. A big sum of money and glory awaits you. This contract is your biggest blessing in disguise. Help me carve my imagination into reality, and I'll take your career to the top. What do you say?
Back to the present. Did you manage to get your hands on it, sir? Where is that Aisha?
Yes, Lara. It's right here in my hands. The love of my life. Avan. And Aisha? Well, she is still stuck in that vault.
Great. Woohoo! So, are you driving now? How long? We got to activate that thing, right?
Yeah, even I can't wait for it. I'm bringing it directly to the company headquarters. Then we both will directly go down to the basement workstation, and that's where you have kept the activator, right? Is it all set up?
Yes, sir. I have arranged for everything. But
What? What happened?
nothing. I'm just afraid. Since even this activator program was designed by Wiki, I don't know what to expect. I mean, when Avan is finally here and we put it in the activator and run the program, what if there is a catch? What if there is another secure lock Wiki has set up?
Yeah? Do you think so?
Yeah, actually, I was kind of testing the design of this particular activator program, and I found out that it comes with a stack of security codes. It's like multiple blocks lined up for us. We pass through one, and the next one is waiting. What if we are unable to pass through any of that?
Actually, you're right. Along with the detailed description of the design that I wanted him to create, I had emphasized so much on security, access, and everything. So it may be very difficult. Oh god, I had never thought that my high security demands would backfire on me like this. This guy. Well, at least he left the activator behind. Thank God. But what should we do?
Nothing much. We can just try to run it and see. But what if some steps need fingerprints or face scans? What can we do about that? Then we'll have to hunt down Vicky or find some other plan.
I know, this can be a mess. Let's try and run it. But you know what, Lara? Even the code to access that metal coffin in the vault were fingerprints. Aisha's fingerprints. We cannot get Vicky here, but what if we need Aisha again to access the activator program?
Yeah, we may need her. Vicky must be very close to her if he trusted her with Avan's hiding place. She may know about the activator program as well.
Okay, alright. Then let me take a U-turn, go back to her flat, and get her. Do you think she'll be dead by now? I mean, it has just been 5 minutes.
I don't know, sir. I hope not.
Even if she is, her face scans and fingerprints will work anyways.
Open it! Open it! Open it! Wait, that's footsteps. He's coming again? Who is coming? Ow! Ow! Ah! The metal coffin with me inside. It was lifted up by somebody. Ow! Ah! Is that you? Who is it? I was taken out of the basement, going upstairs, and then I fell quiet. It was hard to breathe as it is, and shouting and screaming was useless, for I was within a soundproof metal chamber. It was a long time after the chamber stopped moving, and then whirring of the engine, and we were off to somewhere. Where? I don't know. Who is taking me? No idea either. Am I going to survive?
Hey Lara, come on, we don't have much time to waste. I have got my Avan with me, and its old resting coffin with Aisha inside. Hope everything goes well.
Sure, bring the chamber down as well.
Okay, start it fast. Here's Avan.
Wow, it looks great, sir.
Yeah, hopefully it works great too.
Obviously, sir. You have seen it working right when Vicky showed us the final demonstration after activating it.
Yeah, but remember, after that demo, we forced him to leave the robot with us. But he did not. He took it away to... What was that he said? Do the final touch-ups, it seems. Then he hid Avan and ran away.
It was a smart move to not let him take away the activator, or else we would be hunting for that now.
Yes, I never allowed him to take the activator because I did not want him to use the robot himself or sell it to anybody else. Basically, I had put all my guards up so that he doesn't cheat me. But who knew he would simply hide it and run away, to let it rot in that vault. Useless, homeless, such a pathetic state.
Yeah, that jerk. Anyways, let's start this thing. Get me a van here. Oh, wait a second. And I'll place it here at the base stand below the PC.
Yeah, here is the connector.
Yeah, just let me look. Yeah, connected. And there it goes.
1 hour later.
How long is it gonna take, Lara?
Yes, sir, just, yes, past the first block. It seems easy so far.
Good job. You're wonderful.
I'm trained by you, sir. I have to be wonderful.
Yeah, I had to. In order to run this company with my full-time job at the Crime Investigation Bureau, I had to train brilliant minds like you.
Sir, I don't even know how you managed all of this. You like being a detective so much?
Yeah, what nobody knows is that after my graduation, my first gig was at the Crime Investigation Bureau as a programmer. My family was so against it that I could not even use my real name to join there. So I used Mr. Sharma, Officer Sharma. Basically, my father wanted me to join his tech company and continue his legacy forward. To use my engineering skills and upscale the company. You know how Indian parents work? But I wanted this to be a detective, an officer, fighting crimes, finding clues, evidence. That's where my technological skills ought to be used. That's where my potential lies, I used to think. But before I became a permanent member here, I joined my family business to give some peace of mind to my father. Worked and worked for 3 years until I could outsource it. I myself recruited the employees, trained them enough to handle everything behind me. I was creating a source of passive income while I could fulfill my dream at the bureau. I was promoted there, wrote a few exams, completed a few courses, and made my way to the top.
Wow, that's impressive. I can't even.
Hey, what happened?
Shit, I'm not able to pass this block. It's a security access. I knew it's not gonna be easy.
Wait, let me try. Oh god. Please. Damn it. Nothing is working.
Can Aisha know something about this?
Yeah, get her out of that coffin. Check if she's alive.
Okay, sir.
Finally, after long minutes of pitch black darkness, the bright white light fell upon my face. I flinched, closed my eyes tighter, and opened it slowly, gradually adjusting to the light and to the new face. A dark square face, bound by brown curly hair, staring at me with curiosity. And then her expression changed into that of immense fear and shock.
Sir, he's inside this. Ah!
Lara!
Hello, Mr. Saxena.
It was Vicky. He stepped out of the metal coffin while I slowly got up into a sitting position. He walked slowly and took out the revolver, brandishing it, and then pointed it straight towards Mr. Saxena's astonished face.
I had never thought in my dreams, Mr. Saxena, the lengths you would go for Avan. You killed not one, not two, but you were responsible for so many murders. And now you almost killed Aisha?
What are you doing here? How did you get inside that coffin? You had escaped out of the country, right?
Yes, to save the world, to save myself, I had escaped. And now, to save the world, to save my love, I have come back.
Yes, Mr. Saxena, I called him back. As soon as I became suspicious of your intentions, right after that conversation we had in my office that night.
What the hell?
I stepped out of the coffin and made my way towards him. Yes, don't you remember? What was that?
Do you know where to find him, Aisha? It's most likely he's not in this country. How else do you think he would have managed to stay out of Mr. Saxena's clutches for 2 years?
Who told you Vicky escaped 2 years back, Mr. Sharma? Oh, Sorry, Mr. Saxena. Because I never did, sir. Never ever. Not you, not anybody. I only told about the breakup story, and that too 4 months ago. Your words changed my mind completely. I knew there is more going on than I can see, and the only way to find out was to abide by your instructions. So I called Vicky that night, postponed our plan until afternoon, the next day, and pretended to believe whatever you said.
Trust me, Mr. Saxena, it was so tough to believe Aisha that night. I mean, I never in my wildest dreams expected you to reach this epitome of evil. Killing innocent people for power to achieve your mad aspirations? Oh my god. But then, Aisha forced me to believe it, compelled me to come back, and she was right. You did exactly what she had expected. And then, after you locked her up and left the house, I came in. I knew you would need Aisha again for the activator code. So I went inside the chamber with her with an extra supply of oxygen masks. You know, we had to stay alive in that coffin until you took us out, until you carried us to the activator. And I won.
Wow, and all this while, I thought I was on the winning side. Well, Aisha, you used to whine so much about the breakup when Vicky was just a call away, huh?
Vicky has always been a call away. Remember, he left me for my sake. He will definitely reach out to save my life.
You idiots, you don't even know you're on the wrong side. If you partner with me, we are going to rule the world together. You both are just wasting your talents, your potentials, protecting these weaklings, these humans. You can rule them, control them. Why don't you get it?
Unfortunately, our brain is too human to think like you. And I'm glad it is. Now enough of your crimes, Mr. Saxena. You are under arrest. Put your hands up, please.
I have called up the bureau. The officers are on their way to arrest you. And just at that moment, Mr. Saxena pulled out the revolver with a swift movement and pulled the trigger. Both Vicky and I dodged the bullet. Ah! Ah! Vicky fired back, but Mr. Saxena was already on the run. I pulled out my gun and fired again. The bullet pierced through his arm. And he took cover behind the wall, still firing at us from behind. Stop! Damn it! I missed another bullet. He shot one more and it hit Vicky's foot. Vicky! You okay?
I'm okay. Just focus on that rascal. He's going to escape.
Amidst the dozen of bullets, Mr. Sharma was making his way from wall to wall. And then, my bullet went right through his chest. He winced, screamed in pain. Another bullet. And he was on the ground. My team arrived and surrounded Mr. Saxena, who was too weak to move now. Lying on the ground, his eyes bloodshot, he winced and turned towards Avan, still lying in that activator base connected to the system. His dream, a dream that ruined him. One last glance at me, and then he collapsed. Take him to the hospital now, fast, before he dies. And officers, be careful, he should not escape.
Don't worry, ma'am. We'll take care.
And wait, take this Lara as well. Put her in custody. I looked at the female unconscious figure lying in one corner. And then I advanced towards Vicky. Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
And he hugged me tightly.
I just got stunned for a moment.
I know, it's okay. This bullet game is my everyday job. And I hugged him back. I had never thought I'll fire it at my own team member. Mr. Saxena, what a waste of potential.
I know, he was brilliant, a genius. Had he not gone rogue, he could have really brought technological revolution. I mean, look at Avan.
He turned and made his way towards the robot.
It is a technological marvel, but it's not meant for this world. There are so many power-hungry beasts who can never use this right. It was a mistake to hide it. I should have destroyed it, Aisha. And now, there is no other option. More and more people are going to get to know about Avan. We are all under immense threat. World is under immense threat until this exists.
So what are you gonna do now? Destroy it?
Yes, if it means throwing away my years of hard work. It's okay. I don't want to be the reason for more murders and destruction.
It's okay. I walked and touched his shoulders gently. I'm with you, don't worry. We walked out of the company headquarters with the briefcase in our hand. The same briefcase Mr. Saxena had brought Avan in. And it was time for Avan to leave again. This time for the ultimate destruction. We looked up at the marvelous 12-story building. Saxena Enterprises, the board read at the top, and we continued walking. It was sad to think that a technological marvel like Avan was never really put to work and yet created havoc in this world. True enough, artificial intelligence is the biggest boon for humanity, and it's in our hands whether we want to keep it like that or turn it into a threat. Nevertheless, now, walking beside Vicky with my hands around his arm made me forget the hours of exhaustion since the morning. It was true that he had left because I had let him go. He had left me for my sake. But whoever said it was so damn right. We do not value things until they are lost. We do not value people until they are gone. I had never thought these 2 years were gonna be so difficult without Vicky. I knew now how important Vicky was to me. In the span of 2 years, I never got over him, and I hope I don't have to ever again. I looked at him and noticed his eyes on my face. What?
Nothing. I was just thinking, what next? After we destroy this, I'll maybe come back here and start working in a new company. I don't want to leave you again.
Whatever it is that you decide, I just know I'm not leaving you ever again.
I guess I knew you would be saying that before I even landed here. By the way, were you actually whining about me so much in front of your team and all? He said your life was miserable without me.
Yeah, okay, you know I'm a little emotional. Why? You never missed me, huh? Let me think.
Well, maybe, but you know, I was in Russia, and Russian girls are such a beauty that sometimes I just used to forget that you exist.
What the hell? You're seeing me after 2 years and this is what you have to say? You're dead, okay?
Okay, I was just kidding. I missed you every day, every minute, every second.
Okay, that's good. You know what? I've had a lot of emotions, riddles, and puzzles in the past month. Oh my god, this is finally over.
Yes, it is. So let's celebrate. How about dinner at Martin's tonight, Miss Aisha?
Sounds great.